Lob for DeRozan. Oh, what a finish. They're celebrating in Jurassic Park.
Van Fleet, 3 seconds, Van Fleet. No good. Cleveland's got the rebound, and it's over.
You listen to radio and TV up here, and the feeling is that you guys are not getting the respect you're due from the rest of the NBA. Do you guys feel that?
They always count. They always say, you know, myself and DeMar, we don't play well in playoffs. But at the end of the day, we've been to a conference finals. We've been to a second round. We've played the 5th most playoff games in the last whatever, how many years. Me personally, I don't pay attention to what people say.
I can tell from looking at you guys and knowing you guys that you have no doubts that when you look at each other, you're not like, oh, I don't know if I can count on him in a key moment.
No. I mean, we've had countless conversations. We've had countless FaceTime where we're talking and watching games. We've had countless just locker room talks. At the end of the day, and I've said it, and I'm always gonna say it, I'm riding or die with this guy. And I know vice versa. And we ride or die with the other guys in our locker room.
Do you guys watch games at home and FaceTime each other?
Yeah. Our friendship ain't fake. At the end of the day, like, this is my brother. We're gonna do everything to help each other. We're always gonna be real with each other. And we're always gonna have each other back.
Your friendship has evolved too. The first year you guys were here, I think you said at one point you guys didn't even talk when you were off the court.
You know, my first year here, he was already kind of embedded here, had his own, you know, his guys, and I was just here like, you know, I'm just a new guy. I'm just trying to find my way, and I'm gonna be here a couple years and I'm out. So I ain't gonna make it tight.
I didn't see him outside of work facility.
Like, ever.
I mean, I really didn't talk to him. I didn't have his number. I didn't go eat with him.
You didn't have his phone number?
No.
No, I didn't.
At all. We didn't have each other's
I
number.
didn't follow him on no Twitter,
Instagram, nothing.
Like,
nothing.
So what happened? What changed?
I don't know. I mean, but that's all we talk about. That's just the beauty of a friendship. You know, you think back to, you know, your closest friend. Could you pinpoint when or how y'all got cool, or what? You know, it just happened. You know, it was just one of those things, and you know, you look up and it's like, damn, I'm stuck with you.
The first time the Raptors have ever won a playoff opener.
Does it feel to you guys like this is it? This is your window? This is your time?
Actually, I think we felt like that for a while now. We haven't executed it.
I mean, as long as you have that continuous opportunity, you know, you gotta understand, you know, they don't come around too often. Now we have another opportunity. This could be our last, we gotta treat it like our last, you know, so, you know, to answer your question, most definitely, without doubt.
And the Raptors cannot afford to have both DeRozan and Lowry on the bench at the same time for extended minutes. One or the other was on the court during the entire first quarter, and the Raptors had a 14-point lead heading into the second. With the two on the bench at the same time, the team shot just 5 for 17 from the floor. DeRozan said they have to treat this like it's their last opportunity. Do you believe this is it, their best chance?
Without a doubt. I mean, because the Eastern Conference is going to be ruled by Boston and Philly after this year, if it's not already. Because when Boston gets healthy next year, Philly's going to get better. Right now is the time for them, while those two teams are dealing with injuries and youth. You know, this team has been in the mix for the last 3-4 years, and if they can't get over the hump, I think this is their last chance.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with you. I love your Boston reference, but not only that.
Tough graphic.
Philly has ascended this year. We thought the Washington Wizards would ascend, they didn't. We thought Greek Freak and his team would ascend, they didn't. LeBron's had 2 or 3 different teams this season. This is going to be it. And you talk about the pressure that they feel. You remember last round, game 1, they said, let's play it like a game 7.
Yeah.
I mean, they're feeling the pressure here. I mean, they really are. And this is probably their opportunity. It really is.
And LeBron's supporting cast hasn't seemed more vulnerable because he doesn't have a super team at this point. You get a chance to face him in the playoffs and knock him out, a guy that's beaten you the last 2 years. This is a prime opportunity for a team that returns basically all of their starters. Their core group is intact. They have an all-star backcourt. They have the same coach. They hadn't dealt with any major injuries to their core group of guys. So this is their best opportunity to take advantage of. And they have the #1 seed and home court advantage against anybody they play in the conference.
It's a bizarre version of Groundhog Day, for sure. If, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but if for some reason they don't advance out of this round, do you blow this team up?
I don't know about a blow-up, Bees, but maybe a reshuffle. maybe a reshuffle. You know,
Okay.
you have some good pieces there, you know, and you got some pieces making a whole lot of money too. So some of these guys, you know,
Blow
may
it
not
up.
be
I mean,
tradable,
what
but
else?
Paul wants to blow it up.
Blow it up to me means, okay, we're not gonna make the playoffs for a while. We're trading all our good pieces. I wouldn't start it over. You got some good young players on the bench that you may want to give some more responsibility. But I don't know about blowing it up. Maybe reshuffle the deck a tad.
I mean, listen, they've had the same core guys. I mean, you got Valanciunas, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. That's their big three right there.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say blow it up, you move one of those guys. So that's what I believe in order for this
That's
team
not
to
a
get.
blow up, Paul.
Well, if you move Valanciunas,
More
and you
reshuffling.
move, I think you got to move two of the three.
Well, that's
I think
kind
you
of a
got to
blow
move
up.
two of the three. Actually, if they want to get better, if they want more long term, they got to move two or three. They got to find a way to find. They got to either that or find a way to get another All-Star to add to that, which is probably going to be pretty impossible. Nobody in free agency is going to sign in Toronto as an All-Star. They have to get it through trade, and so I just don't see a bright future moving forward and them getting better than what they are now.